Screens glow bright, it's go time now. Mr. Coop's here and he's shutting it down. Big laugh, straight facts, nothing disguised. Countdown hits and the camera shine. Red light flashing right on time. The mic is hot, the talk's alive. Mr. Coop bringing the morning drive. Say your piece, give it all you got. Wake the whole world cause the mic is hot. Yeah, we sip that brew, settle in our spot. Conversation flowing while the mic stays hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, oh, yeah. He scans the chat with a careful glance. Calls it real, gives everyone a chance. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Step too far, he'll cut the scene. Oh, yeah. Stories rolling, punchline land. Morning crew, feeling grand. From deep discussions to laughing loud. This right here is our kind of crowd. No cue cards, no holding back. Just real life talk on the morning track. Hands up high, let the energy fly. Everybody tune cause the mic is high. Yeah. Talk times on the vibe won't stop. Mr. Coop turning it up a notch. Speak your truth, bring what you got. Truth meets laughter when the mic stays hot. From the first hello to the last coffee pour, we're locked in strong, wanting more. Wide awake from the jump, no lie. Morning feels better when the mic is high. Good morning's flying, no call out. Every voice counts in this crowd. Turn it up, don't miss your chance. Step right in and join the dance. So the mic is hot, the show's in gear. Mr. Coop keeping it real right here. Wake up, fired up, hit your stride. Everything's brighter when the mic is high.
Hey, good morning, D. How you doing, girly girl?
I'm doing good. How is everybody?
Yeah. How is the chat? Let's get some different colors up here. What you say? Yeah, there we go. Got to keep changing it. Got to keep teaching old ScrewTube that, hey, Coop is a real boy. All right, there we got the Rumble Dungeon going on. Oh, hey, boys and girls, guys and gals. If you're not following us on Rumble, you're going to miss out on quite a bit of the show today because we will be heading over to Rumble later in the afternoon to finish up the show because we got to show you guys some special stuff that I'm just not going to show on ScrewTube. Nope.
It's good. It's good. It really is.
Yes. So make sure you're following us over on Rumble. And guys and gals in the chat, all my mods, please keep posting the link for Rumble. And don't forget to shout out Polymopicus. We've got to get him up there. Yeah, we do over on Rumble. Yeah, so he can start doing some
and
stuff.
Shara too. Shara is like 100 and something subscribers from being at 1,000 on Rumble.
Yes, we'd most definitely need to get Shar up there. She will be dropping a video today. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. It's around 4:30, I think. She'll be dropping that. So I can't either. It's got everybody nail biting everything. Let's go see, where is that at? I'm gonna go pull it up on screen here for a minute. Because where is she at? I know she's in my subscribers list. There she is. Because I think she's got a description.
Mm-hmm. She's got a thumbnail sitting out there.
Yeah. So, but yes, boys and... Oh, is it live already? What? Oh, no. It's not live. All right. Nope. It's not live yet. There we go. And we'll pull this up on the screen because you guys don't want to miss this one. I got a feeling it's going to be awesome. Here it is right here. There's me and D. Where are we at? Where'd I go? Down at the bottom. Her description, huh?
Yeah. I was looking for her subscriber count. I can't see it.
I'll click back over on her home. Oh, she got 828 followers over on Rumble right now.
Yeah.
It's right there at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know if
She's
you guys can
almost
see
there.
it. But yeah, the description she's got for it. 911 calls, sheriff body cam, Sumter County. All materials collected directly from agencies given to and shared with me for purpose of covering stories of public concern. All public record collected by me, right? Screenshot evidence is redacted and transformed for fair use in a news story of public concern. This video is for news reporting, commentary, and entertainment purposes only. So this is going to be very interesting. What you
Hmm.
think, D?
It is. It's going to be real interesting because I have no clue what she has compiled. I don't know what she's compiled, but I'm quite sure it's a lot because she's been following this since the get go.
Right on, right on. But it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. What 911 call does she have?
Right?
So it is definitely going to be something that we're all going to want to see, because I have no idea at this point what it could be about. I can speculate. I'm thinking it has something to do with two L's, and that's what I'm thinking. What do
Hmm.
we got here? Oh, I forgot to turn off notifications. So let's go do that so I don't get Beverly Hills copped every 5 minutes. There we
Good,
go.
good morning, Mama Coop. Karen Books. Hi. Marsh. Hello. Oh, wow. I guess I need to either put my phone closer to my face so I can see it or further away. Goodness.
Oh, you beat me to it. I was gonna let me jump back up here to the top real quick. I'll start at the top and you can get the ones that are coming in now. Mama Coop, my sweetie's in the house. Good morning, sweetheart. Let's see. I think Nancy was the first one in here this morning. Yep, there's Nancy. Oh, Miss Tammy P, Tracy Spencer. Good morning, Polymopicus. How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Kiko? Good morning. Good morning, sir. Who else? Who else? This is before we went live. Almost Boomercraft John, good morning. How you doing, sir? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, we didn't get right into the good mornings this morning. Nanny Clampett, good morning. Skippy, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Who else we got? Terry, good morning. Good morning. Because I'm sure all the ones I'm reading are probably not coming in right now. Ozark, how you doing? Teller, good. Ozark Teller. Roy, good morning. Good morning. Oh, go ahead, D.
Good morning, Tracy Spencer. Good morning, French Psycho. Good morning, Kitten Volunteer. Good morning, Al. How are you? And let's see. I do believe Look Around. Good morning. Good morning, Alan Schaefer. Good morning, everybody. There's a lot of people.
All right. We've already got 200 people in here so far, but Charlie Sugar's in the house. We got Rick Friend in the house. How you doing, my friends? Oh, we got Denise in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Big Dirt notification. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Oh, by the way, I don't know if a lot of you guys listened to Tug and Megan last night, but when Megan was talking about her Rumble wallet, and she said, make sure and write down your secret phrase. She ain't lying.
Did you
Okay.
forget yours?
Well, no, I didn't forget it. When I was setting it up, I hit skip at that moment because I was going to come back to it.
Uh-huh.
Well, then everything got set up. But then when I tried to open it the next morning, it kept going to an error, error, error. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe there's just a bug. So I deleted it and I put it back on my phone. Well, when I put it back on my phone, it goes straight to that damn secret phrase that
Oh,
I
wow.
skipped, that I never put in. So therefore, there's no way I can get into that wallet now. So the wallet's gone. It's just gone. I
Oh,
can't
my
I can't
goodness.
get into it.
So I guess don't bypass it. Go ahead and put your secret phrase
Yep.
in and write it
Yep.
down and then hit next. Okay,
Right.
good to know.
Because I hit skip on that stuff. I'll come back and I'll fill it all out later. And if you do that, and the sad part is, I have found no way that I can clear that to where I can go in and because if you uninstall it and you bring it back,
Uh-huh.
it logs into your account and says right out of the gate, "Hey, you've already got a wallet assigned to this. Here, give me your secret phrase." It and even though I never set a secret phrase, it's gone. I can't access it.
So you couldn't make a new account or no?
No, I mean
Oh, wow.
it's tied to my Rumble.
Oh,
So
wow.
unless I change my Rumble, unless I start a brand new Rumble, you
Yeah,
can't.
don't do that.
Yeah, you can't do nothing. It's just you're lost.
Holy cow.
But I'll get caught up now. But yeah, we got some good stuff to talk about, boys and girls. I woke up this morning a little late, hit the Discord, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, between Rickles, Polymopicus, and Al, they had hooked us up on a ton of bankruptcy stuff. But we do have one thing. I don't think Tug went over it the other night. He might have, but I do have one thing that we're going to talk about. It's one of the exhibits that was put in. You know what I'm talking about, D.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, guys and gals, if you don't mind, right above where you type in your comment and stuff, I have pinned my tip jar. If you guys like what you see, feel free. If you don't, it's fine with me. Just having you in the chat is enough. And we, like I said, we will be over on Rumble. Probably the last half of the day. We've got got some stuff we want to show you guys that, like I said, I don't want to show on YouTube. I don't want to get again. All right.
Right.
So, how was your weekend, girly girl?
Busy.
Hey, Mr. Coop, made contact Rumble support for help with the wallet thing. Thank you, Shenemisis. That's my last thing I got to do. I'm going to contact them and say, hey. But see, you guys got to realize most of this stuff is all new to Rumble. They've got an influx of thousands of channels from YouTube that are flooding Rumble right now. And they're trying to introduce new stuff for the creators. And so there's some bugs to work out. But hey, I better do this before I forget about it, D. Oh, it's the Shenemisis. Welcome, girl. Welcome. Good morning. All right. I'm sorry I cut you off there, young lady.
No,
How was
I
your
was
weekend?
listening. It
How
was
was your-
good. Busy. Went up and saw the youngest, the ones that are expecting their first baby next month. Found out that he is going to, right now, he's at 7 pounds. And he's
Ooh,
still got another month before she's due to deliver. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how big this little butterball is going to be.
right on,
And
right on.
I'm on pins and needles. I'm on pins and needles.
I can't remember what my son weighed, but I know my daughter, she was 7 pounds, 10 ounces. I don't know if that's a big baby or a little baby. I don't know. She looked normal to me when she came out. She was just so tiny and cute as a button. My son, I know he was bigger than her. I just don't remember how much bigger. But he was a big kid when he came out. He was matter of fact, she called me at work, said she was in labor, so I rushed home, picked her up, and we headed to Tampa. We get to Tampa. I don't even have time to fill out the paperwork, and they're calling across the intercom, "Hey, Mr. Cooper, you have a baby girl." And I'm like, "Shit, that was quick." But then the boy, now he took a while. He took long enough to where all the family were able to get up there, at regular speeds on the interstate, because we were driving from Plant City to Tampa.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys know the ins and outs of that. You have to pick up I-4 and then boom, 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 boom. I think I think you jump off I-4 onto 275, I think, and it takes you into where I can't remember exactly where it's at. But anyway, yeah,
So
it took a little while for him.
so we went up Saturday, and I helped with the finishing up the nursery with her. Um, I'm going to tell you something. She's not hurting for diapers. She has so many diapers and wipes and a wipe warmer where it warms the wipes. She's got so many things, so many bottles, so many. It's a lot. She's not hurting for anything. So she definitely is going to be set for a few months, I should say.
All right, all right.
So,
And just to let everybody know, we got 55 people over on Rumble right now. Just to let everybody know over there on Rumble, yes, we are active with Rumble rants and memberships over there. So if you guys are so inclined and you like what Dee and I have to say and you want to help out, feel free. If not, that's cool. That's cool. All right. It's interesting having these new babies. Now, you guys, I know you guys are looking to get a little closer to family.
yeah.
Are you going to be closer to the new grandbabies?
Yes. Yes.
All
We
right.
will be closer. About 30 to 40 minutes away. Not that far.
Now you
So,
guys got a pretty good drive right now, don't you?
yeah. Yeah. So we left early just to have early dinner and spend time with them, and helped her finish up some stuff. And it was 6 hours drive one way.
Whoo!
So that's the reason why we're looking to be closer to them.
All right.
And her family is closer to her than we are. So we're wanting to get closer, and and it's closer to my family as well.
All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. So, how many youngins do you have? How,
Combined, we have three.
okay. And
We're a
are all
blended.
of
We're
them
we're, we're a blended family.
up around the same areas, or are they like spread out all over the U.S.?
About the same area. Uh, One is on the coast, and he's looking to move. Him and his family are looking to move a little bit closer um, to where his brother is. So we're all looking to be back in close to each other, because with the kids being one's here, one's there, and one's way over here, I think everybody is going to eventually, we're going to end up with, all of us are probably going to end up within an hour of each other, the
That's good.
way the circle would be. So and it's going to be better for the holidays. It's going to be better for birthdays, for family functions, for reunions. Nobody's going to have to drive 20 hours. Nobody's going to have to fly in. So everybody, we're all looking to get back to being closer.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, my youngins, they're scattered. Well, my daughter, she's here in Florida. She's not very far from me. My son, he's on the other hand, he's up in South Dakota.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a long ways away. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go up there and check it out. Now, Mama Coop, she was born in South Dakota, and she was raised in Des Moines, Iowa, and for
Mm.
half of her life, and then the rest of her life she was raised in Missouri. Matter of fact, I think if I'm not mistaken, we moved here in '07. So she's been here in Florida almost as long as she lived up there. Huh,
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
even think about that because we've been here almost 20 years. I've been back. Uh, Mama Coop was a youngin' when I met her. Uh, she was only 24, and I don't know, 11 years older than her. So I was 35. So, yeah.
Right.
Anyway, you ready to get
So,
into
oh,
this?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
we got more to talk about. Well, hell, it's
Well,
only 20 minutes
I
after.
think somebody said something about the clothes. I bought larger clothes for him. I bought it was like we all had a plan from 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months. So we each bought different um, age bracket clothes, and we even got some toddler clothes for him too. So it's like I said, he's set for a little bit.
That's the one thing about families that I always loved when I was younger. Families always pull together, you know, to help the new ones coming into the world.
Right.
Uh, I know when my kids were small, they never needed anything. There were so many clothes and so many, diapers and yeah, just everything. And God, oh my God, talk about the price of diapers. Have you looked at the price of diapers lately?
Not only have I looked at them, I've purchased some. So yes.
Holy cow. Holy cow. It makes you wonder, should we just turn back the clock and go with the old cloth diapers? Cause see, when I was a baby, that's what mom put me in was the old cloth diapers. My brother, on the other hand, he was born a couple of years after me. By the time he was born, I was already out of diapers. So he went right into the pamper thing, the disposables. But I don't know. I don't know what's better, the disposable stuff or the cloth. I was too
Disposable.
I was too young to remember what cloth diapers were like, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the difference, except I do know that when you hold a baby with a disposable diaper, you don't get wet most of the time.
Right.
All right, let's jump on into this.
Okay.
And guys and gals, for all the new people that have showed up since we have been rolling, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Because I see a lot of new faces in here that weren't here earlier. So we got Rugby. Is that Ruby? Ruby.
Ruby. Hmm.
Good morning, Ruby. How you doing? And I think I saw Mama Palmer's in the house. Good morning, young lady. Who else? Paul is in the house. Good morning, Carpenter Paul. How you doing?
Paula.
Pickles, huh?
Paula.
Paula? Is it Paula?
Hmm.
Oh, it
Hmm.
is Paula. Okay. Good morning, Paula. How you doing? Johnny D. Tracy Spencer, Miss Kelly. Oh, you guys are talking about newborn clothes. Diane, hey guys, from the recliner. Can't do anything else. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. Diane, is that Diane? Yes, Diane.
Hmm.
I hope you get to feeling better. Karen's books. Yep. And then we got Ozzy Leah. I think I saw Spawn Trooper in here earlier. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sir. Matter of fact, it is afternoon for him right now. Jeanette, good morning, good morning. All right. So if I missed anybody, I apologize. Just know that you guys are in our thoughts. And good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to pull up some documentos. This is 21. And by the way, thank you to Al Walker and Polymopicus. Uh, Polymopicus Rickles. He took care of us over the weekend while Al was taking some time off. And Al come back in today and he just flooded us. Him and Rickles flooded us with all kinds of goodies. All right, all right. Let me go share this.
Hey,
Ba-bam.
Ketchup.
Catch up. Hey, by the way, I didn't even know Jay was taking the day off. I missed the last part of his show yesterday. Good morning, young lady. I better get caught up so I can see the new people coming in. All right. So what we got here is, let me get that off the screen. Maybe that'll make it a little bit smaller. Nope. Nope. There we go. All right. What this is, debtor's emergency motion for protective order regarding deposition and incorporated memorandum of law. Whatever this means. I guess we're fixing to find out. Now, all of these motions today were filed by Saran Wrap yesterday on the 25th. We got a deposition supposed to be rolling in tomorrow on the 27th. So let's see what kind of excuses these morons have for us today. What you think? Can you read it
Absolutely.
or do you need me to send it to you?
Oh, I can. Okay, I can read it. Debtor LMNOP, by and through undersigned counsel and pursuant to Rule 26E of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure as incorporated by Rules 7026 and 9014 of the Federal Rules of Bankruptcy Procedure, respectfully moves this court for entry of a protective order regarding the deposition currently scheduled for May 27th, 2026, and states as follows. 1. On or about April 28th, 2026, creditor Jeremy served a notice of taking deposition, scheduling debtor's deposition for May 27th at 2026 at 8 a.m. in Bronson, Florida. A copy of the notice taking deposition is attached hereto as Exhibit A. 2. Debtor does not seek to avoid deposition and remains willing to appear. 3. Debtor promptly advised opposing counsel that she is unavailable on the currently noticed date due to unavoidable caregiving obligations involving her special needs child.
Huh?
Okay.
What? Oh, okay. Okay. So not only is it okay, let's keep reading and find out what this is. Okay. That's huh.
4. Debtor is unable to attend the deposition while simultaneously caring for the child, and arrangements must be made for another individual to provide care during the deposition. Okay. How much time has she had to make other arrangements?
See, I was looking for that earlier when the deposition was ordered. And I can't remember. Well, he just said it was on or around
April 28th.
April 28th. So
a month?
Yeah, it's been a month. Oh, well, yeah, tomorrow will be 1 day shy. Well, a couple days shy of a month. So she knew about this on or about April 28th. And it's taken her all the way up, what, 20? Well, it's not even, it's more than 26 days. What, 26, 27, 29 days or so? Just say a month. And she couldn't have made arrangements in the meantime? Huh. What were you saying, girl?
Well, I keep going back to if you have a scheduling conflict, you're going to want to reschedule one or the other, correct?
Right.
You're either going to reschedule your quote unquote doctor's appointment or the depot. Say, hey, I've got a conflict. Can we make other arrangements? I'm available on this day. And then you stick to that day.
Well, I mean, it was made, this has been made over a month ago or close to a month ago. Well, it is a month ago. Because what we have 31 days in that month. So 28, 29, 30, 31, 26, 27, 28, 29, almost a full month. And she can't find a babysitter.
Yeah.
Mr. John Cook is only other individual available to assist with care for debtor's special needs child during the deposition. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's not the child that needs medical attention. It's John. The child just needs somebody to babysit.
And he's not involved in this bankruptcy, correct?
Nope.
So,
she's the only one involved in the bankruptcy. So what she has outside of the bankruptcy is none of the court's business. It's her responsibility to find people that she needs to get done what she needs to get done. She's had a month. And this lunatic Saran Wrap, he posts this yesterday, which everybody knows that the court was closed yesterday. It was Memorial Day. The judge is most likely on vacation. Now, I don't know that for certain, but the judge is most likely on vacation. So why did they wait till the last minute as usual? Because today's Tuesday. So if the judge is not on vacation, she'll probably see it today. And then you've got the deposition scheduled for tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, okay. How many times has she delayed, rescheduled, no-showed
Exactly.
deposition?
Exactly. I hope Randy. Well, see, that's just it. With the deposition being tomorrow, is the judge even going to have time to make a ruling on this today?
Exactly.
And then by him putting this in, because I guarantee they've already talked to Randy, and Randy said no. I guarantee it. So Randy's not even going to have time to counter this before tomorrow rolls in.
Right.
Oh, wow. Oh, Mr. Cook is scheduled to undergo a medical procedure on May 27th, 2026, which has arranged months in advance. No, it was not. No, it was not. Months in advance required transportation assistance to post-procedure care. Okay, that leads us to this little ditty right here, guys and gals. Let me pull that up real quick. They say it was scheduled a month ago.
No, it said months with an
months
S.
ago. All right. So let's take a look at this right here, D. What does that say? Oh,
It was dated 5/19 and 5/27 to 5/27. We have our doctor. Patient undergoing procedure that requires he have a driver. Okay.
Yep. But the key right there is today's date, 5/19. This was 1 week ago. 1 week ago. They could have easily said, hey, we've got to push this a few days. Okay, this was scheduled on the 19th. I think that was last Tuesday. They could have done it 20th, 21st, 22nd. Okay. They could have done, well, they couldn't have done it yesterday because it was Memorial Day, but they could schedule it again for the 29th. They could have rescheduled this. So that there shows you.
Who's to say there wouldn't be something else that would pop up? Okay.
Yeah.
Like a follow-up.
But you see it.
That's not months ago.
Nope.
That's not months.
That's a week ago.
Right.
But yeah, this is okay. Okay, let's get back to where we were. We'll come back to this one again. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be talking about this one again. Come on, there we go. Now we're back to it. All right. This is crazy.
So okay, which was arranged months in advance, but according to that note that they submitted, it wasn't months.
No.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you got this one, 7?
Yeah. Debtor has additionally been advised that Mr. Cook is presently undergoing further medical evaluation relating to a possible infection and may require additional treatment depending upon pending results. Okay,
Again.
They're going to run with, oh, I can't go that day. He has a follow-up. I can't go that day. He has another follow-up. I can't go that day. He has another follow-up. When does it stop?
Oh, look at this. This was, I'm not going to get ahead of myself.
Okay.
Again, what does John Crook have to do with the bankruptcy?
Nothing.
It's Lynette. Okay. What they do in their family life outside of the bankruptcy is up to them. The bankruptcy is not controlled by John Crook or that child's care. It's ruled by her having to show up because she's the one that asked for debt relief. Am I wrong?
She is the one.
Wow. As a result, debtor anticipates being solely responsible for caregiving obligations during this period. Well, that's not that's not Jeremy and the court's problem. That's a her problem, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, she's the one that she's the one that's sole guardian of this child. Crook is not. It's Lynette 100%. Crook's nowhere's near on the kid's birth certificate. It's mommy. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Right.
Go for it.
Upon learning of the conflict, debtor promptly attempted to resolve the scheduling issue without court intervention. So, who attempted to resolve it? Did Saran Wrap do it? Did he call the attorneys and say, "Hey, my client has an issue with this date. We need to reschedule," or something?
I have no idea, but it says right here, debtor offered alternative dates of May 26th, May 28th, May 29th, and any day there or thereafter. Debtor. You got 11?
Yeah. Debtor additionally advised that she was willing to consider earlier dates proposed by opposing counsel. Okay. Excuse me. So they could have done it today, or the 28th or the 29th. So if they did, say, okay, well, we're going to do it on the 28th, let's just say, who's to say there wouldn't be something that would happen on the 28th?
Exactly.
So, I don't know.
But then again, you got to think of it like this. We talked about this earlier. Rescheduling a doctor's appointment is a heck of a lot easier to reschedule that than it is a court situation, because this deposition requires one, they've got to have the courtroom. They've got to ask for the courtroom, because remember, this is going to be done, I think, in Bronson or Levy County. Yeah, Bronson. They got to go to court, and she's got to attend the deposition in courtroom. Okay, so they've got to request that courtroom. Then they've got to schedule a stenographer to come in to take the deposition. Okay, the lawyers have to be there. There are so many different things that have to be worked around to where when they set these dates, it's easier for her to change her doctor's appointment than it is to change the dates of all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. I would assume.
Right. And I didn't see a date that they conferred with counsel. So there's no date. So when did the confer happen?
So it's probably in the exhibits.
Okay.
We'll take a look at them here in a minute. I guarantee there's a whole bunch of the exhibits that go along with this, and right. I would say that it's probably a bunch of emails where they've emailed Randy.
Right. Hey, Al, you're right. It is Levine who who scheduled this depo. So it isn't Randy. So right. It would have to be him to jump on this and say, hey, whoops, whoop, we're going to hit the brakes on this. We need to talk about this for a second. So
exactly. I think is Dennis, is it?
Yeah. Dennis Levine.
Dennis. I keep saying Randy, guys, but I apologize for that. Jeremy does have a bankruptcy lawyer, and it's not Randy. Randy just helps the guy. Okay. So I think his name's Dennis.
Mm-hmm. So that's just, I don't know.
Oh man. So did you get 11?
Yes.
All right, number 12. Despite debtor's willingness to appear and efforts to accommodate scheduling, creditor Jeremy Hales has been unwilling to reach an agreement with debtor regarding rescheduling. Well, that's just it. Every time you turn around,
exactly. just going to say that.
Yeah. Every time you turn around, there's kids in the hospital. John's out, he's fell in a hole filled with dog shit. I mean, it's just something, one thing after another with these people. Why couldn't she reschedule the doctor's appointment? That's my question.
It's crazy.
This is her bankruptcy. She filed for this. All right. And it's like everything that everybody's been talking about, how they're using this bankruptcy to slow the federal cases down. There's more and more evidence right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's a deposition scheduled for tomorrow, the 27th, and she's trying to get out of it. Why?
I have no idea why she's trying to get out of it. I don't think it has to do with getting out of it. I think it's more of keeping everything else prolonged.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you hit it right on the head. It's trying to drag stuff out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 13. Go for it, Curly.
Copies of the parties' communications regarding scheduling, debtors' requested accommodations, and proposed alternative dates are attached hereto as Exhibit B.
I'll go get those while you're reading.
Okay. Medical documentation relating to Mr. Crook's schedule, procedure, and transportation requirements is attached hereto as Exhibit C. But he has no ties to this bankruptcy. So it doesn't matter. They're not married. They live on the same property, but neither is responsible for the other. If you're not married, you're not responsible for that person. Okay. You're responsible for your own, right? Or am I wrong in thinking that?
No, I don't think you're wrong at all.
So,
at all. But here's the Exhibit A, okay, where they've reached out to, I'm assuming this is Exhibit A that they were just talking about. Let me go back over here and look. Dates, alternative dates attached in Exhibit B. Okay, I think I'm on a different one here. I think I'm on A. Well, we'll just show A here. I'll go get B here in a minute. B is not a PDF file, so it's going to be a little.
What was the date this was filed?
This says on the 25th.
Okay.
But this is Saran Wrap's filing. This is just an exhibit.
Okay. Exhibit.
See?
Okay.
Right. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was curious when the original was filed. 28th day of April.
There you go. Yeah.
So they've had a month to work it out about this depot, right?
Right. So notice of taking deposition of Lynette Preston. Please take notice that pursuant to rules 7030 and 9014 federal rules of bankruptcy procedures, Jeremy Hales will take deposition in person upon oral examination of the debtor. LMNOP to be examined as to the objection of debtor's claim of exemptions regarding homestead. All right. So this is all to do with the homestead stuff.
Okay. But okay.
Now this is when this is where Randy's asking the court for a deposition. Okay. So that's why it's on the 28th of last month. This is when he asked the court. They scheduled it.
Right.
All right. 27th, 8 a.m. And this is just Exhibit A. So let's go see what the next exhibit is. So that answered the question, Al. I don't need you to tell me now. It showed me. Okay. Exhibit A, all documents that support your claim of homestead. Okay. This is where the whole brief breaks down. This is where they're asking for the deposition and the grounds behind the deposition.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So if they just needed extended time to gather that information, that's all they needed to do was say, hey, we need to extend this out to get time to gather this information that's needed for the depot, right?
Right. So now this one's going to be a little harder to read because like I said, it's a It's an image. It's not a PDF file. But this is where they emailed Randy, I do believe. Or they emailed Dennis. Or no, this is from Dennis. Okay, so I'll bring this one up on screen so we can take a looky. All right. Come on. Where you at? There you are. All right. This is where Dennis, Jeremy's lawyer, pursuant to bankruptcy rule, blah, 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 attached questions for your client. Oh, they actually gave questions ahead of time.
Right.
Okay. And this was done on March 31st.
Right.
All right. That's that one. Let's see. The next one. All right. Who is this? And this is, I guess this one's Dennis's too. Nope. This one's Saran Wraps. To opt out of future electronic communications from Brock and Scott, to submit, I can't hardly read that, it's so blurry. To submit your requests and have your email address removed from our records. Okay.
And that's just asking to, if you don't want to receive this via email, yada, yada, yada.
So here we go. This one's from Jennifer, whoever that is, Randy. We received the attached deposition notice and wanted to check whether the 27th date had previously been coordinated, as we do not show prior communication regarding that date. Unfortunately, our client has a conflict on the date. John Crook is scheduled for surgery. What date?
Hold up. Look at Friday, May 15th.
Exactly. May 15th. So they went almost a half a month. That's Friday. That's about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
The 28th. So that's
but then on the 19th is when that doctor signed off on that piece of paper.
Right. So you got the 28th, the 5th, and the 12th. That's over 3 weeks. 3 weeks they had from the 28th to the 15th, because this was emailed on the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
We move, please note your, okay. So they gave them a couple of weeks, but if this was scheduled months ago, why did it take them 3 weeks to contact Dennis?
Don't know.
Huh.
That's the craziness of it. If you knew, as you stated, months in advance, it should have been brought to the court's attention sooner than filing this. Okay.
Now this one, I'm not going to pull any more of these up because I didn't redact any of these because they're photos, and I don't want anybody's personal information up there. But here's another one that came in. Jerome, please see below and advise how would you like to proceed. Now this is from Jennifer. We moved, please. Email, electronic. And still, this is on the 18th, Monday, May 18th. Jennifer sent him another email. I'm assuming this Jennifer person is, who is this Jennifer person? Is it the scheduling?
She could be a scheduler.
Jennifer, is she? I don't know who she is. I don't know if is she the doctor's office, or is she the?
If she sent it, is she a paralegal, or is she a legal assistant?
Oh no, she works for Saran Wrap.
Okay.
Because her email address is Jennifer at
blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. His law group. Oh, and she sent this one. Okay, that's random. We received the attached deposition notice and wanted to check whether May 27th date had previously been it's so freaking blurry. Coordinated, as we do not show prior communications or coordination regarding that date. Unfortunately, our client has a conflict. Okay, this is where his law group reach out to Randy. But it didn't come from Saran Wrap. It came from somebody in his office.
Okay.
And then where's Randy's reply? Surely Randy's got a reply here somewhere. Okay, the information contained in this email and my Jesus, I can't see it. It's so blurry. Indeed. I'll send this to you, D, to where maybe you can read it behind the scenes because it's got a bunch of email addresses and stuff. I don't want to pull it on the screen. But this one looks like Randy's reply. Sincerely, Randy. Yeah, this is Randy's reply, and it was done on what date? What date? The 18th, I would assume. But anyway, I'll send it to you real quick. Oh, where we go over here? Anyway.
Oh, read Al, what Al said.
Oh, yeah, come back here. Let's see, where'd Al go? I'm way behind again on my chat over here. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, Al. D spills the tea. I think she is gal in Saran Wrap's operation that got nailed for practicing law without a license. Oh, is that what you want me to read?
Yeah, that's interesting because I thought, from what I understood from the video that was done, I think it was a Zoom or something, or it was paperwork. I can't remember. It's been a while back. But he gave his logon information to e-file to some person out in California who was had their law license ripped from them. And so he got dinged for that for 30 days. Remember, he couldn't file anything e-file. So I don't know if that's the same person or not. I don't know.
All right. I just what is that? Cancel. Hold on. This is 121B. All right. I'll send this to you. Okay. There you go. Maybe you can, because it's so blurry. I can't even, you might be able to understand it better than I can. I just can't.
How'd you send it?
Email. I emailed it to you as an attachment.
An attachment. Let me go scroll over there.
Oh, I knew Elemental P would get out of the depot.
Well, it's not 100% yet because somebody has to rule on this. So,
good morning, Marianne Fields. How you doing, Mary? Good morning. How you doing too? He also gets county help. He can call his caseworker and ask for public transportation. They will get a volunteer drive, go, and dump and pick them up. Right, Mary? Right? They're lazy. They're lazy. They're looking for every excuse they can because they know that filing this stuff yesterday, there is no way that Randy and them can reschedule all of this stuff for another day like the drop of a hat. It can't be done. They would be better off rescheduling the doctor's appointment.
Oh, wow. This thing's taking forever.
It's not that big.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I got
it. What do we got here, Ree? What you got to say? How is Elemental P going to take care of HG and JC in his possible recovery? That's a good question, Ree. That's a good question. Leo, what's happening? Exactly what I thought. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? What's that? Leo Moon? Can you even see it? It's hard.
Yeah, it is. So Randy said that something is like it's cut off, announced before the court at the last status conference. So, and that was on 5/20/2026 at 7:14 p.m. And that's at the very, very top. So I don't know what was said before the word announced. Announced before the court at the last status conference.
Right. But the blue, this information contained in this email and any
It says
attachments.
is confidential and intended for the only blah, blah, blahs. If you
Okay.
receive this communication in error, please immediately notify me by email and delete the original.
Well, I can get to that. This one is to shock it. We have other commitments those days. We cannot accommodate other. Oh, okay. This one's to him. This is from Randy. We have other commitments those days. We cannot accommodate other attempt to avoid depositions. Oh, this is Randy. The history here is available. Ooh.
Oh, so they are going to bring that up. See, I was curious if that was going to be brought up or not. So
Right.
maybe
So he
there
says
is
the
something,
history here is available or everyone to see. I'm going to say that's supposed to say for everyone to see if they want to see it. We look forward to seeing your client at the deposition as, and then what you said a while ago, as announced before the court at the last status conference.
Mm-hmm.
So Randy gave him an answer.
Right
He
there.
definitely, yeah. This was on the 18th, I think. I'll go back to that one and see. What day was that? Yes, he gave him an answer on the 18th. Saran wrap. They messaged him on the 15th.
So
She's had time. She's had
yes,
time.
right.
So
And if you can't reschedule something, you can find an alternative workaround to getting where you need to be on time. You got to list your priorities. You have to make sure that, shoot, for that matter, you
now
make arrangements.
Rick's got an interesting question. Has anyone ever saw paperwork that HP is truly special needs? That's debatable.
Don't know.
I've never seen paperwork, but of course, I wouldn't expect any parent. I don't care how much you don't like somebody. I would never expect a parent to show medical paperwork on the child. Does that make sense?
Right.
I mean, that's just my opinion. As much as I would like to see proof that the child's actually ill, I would never expect Lynette to ever show that.
Right.
That's
And
just
it's
my opinion.
still going back to, though, Crook isn't a part of this bankruptcy. This is all Element OP's bankruptcy. It's nobody else's bankruptcy.
Right. When it comes to the child and it comes to Crook, they've had a month to get all of this stuff figured out. Why did they wait 3 weeks before they even contacted Randy or Dennis?
I don't know.
That's my question. I mean, why did they take that long to contact somebody? All right, where are we at here?
So, okay. So, all right, let's say the judge rules on this today. I'm just going to throw that out there, okay? And the judge says, absolutely not. You need to appear. Is she going to appear or is she not? And then she can be held in contempt, correct?
Yeah. Yep. I would think. I really don't know. I mean, there's been so much stuff that has. Now, I'm not talking about the bankruptcy. When you take everything as a whole, Randy answered them on the 18th. What took them so long to file this BS? Right, Ketchup? Right. But
Don't know, Ketchup.
My whole thing is throughout all of this stuff, whether it be the trespass 5, whether it be the thumbnail, whether it be Fed 1, Fed 2, whether it be any of these court cases Jeremy's involved in, the other side of this has always looked for every way they can to get out of doing what they're supposed to do. Am I wrong?
No, that's the bottom line. I mean, if I was like, I think Grobe saw through a lot of that, right? He saw a lot through that. He read between the lines. And if this judge reads between the lines and sees a pattern, I don't know if she's going to get out of it, or if they're going to say, nope, not happening. You have to appear. You're just going to need to make other arrangements, and you've got 24 hours to do so. Well, is she still going to appear? That's the bottom line. Is she still? I don't think she will, and I think she'll take the slap of the fines and everything.
Now, see, this is what I think is hilarious here. All right. Number 14, medical documentation relating to Mr. Crook's scheduled procedure and transcriptions or transportation requirements is attached here to C. Okay, well, let's go take a look at C again. All right. We still have that pulled up. So yeah, let's just take a look at that. You said this was months in advance, but it says right there 5/19.
Today's date.
And
So,
that's it.
okay,
That's
okay,
all
all right,
that's here.
Okay, hold on. So if it was scheduled in months in advance, why didn't she get something from this place at that time?
Exactly. This was filed the day after the initial email sent to Dennis asking for different times.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not months. This has actually been scheduled days after it was already, the deposition times had already been set forth. Am I wrong?
A bunch of times that there was no shows, reschedules, or reschedules that never occurred after they said they'd reschedule. I don't know.
Because I doubt very seriously that this doctor, whoever filled this paper out, made a mistake and wrote the wrong date. I mean,
I don't know.
So you're telling me that doctor that writes this stuff every day put the wrong date on there? I mean, 5/19. That I could understand if it said like 3/19 or 2/19 or even 4/19. Okay, but 5/19.
Oh, Al, look at what Al says.
What's that?
Yes, the depot was all arranged, but remember, Saran Wrap was asking for an extension to turn over evidence before the depot. It was denied. This is a desperation move. So maybe the judge will see that. I don't know.
I don't think they're going to pull. Remember, Dennis and Randy have been in contact with the trustee, okay? Because they're representing Jeremy, which is a creditor, right?
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at the spelling. Patient undergoing procedure that requires he have a driver.
You know, this
That undergoing.
This looks a lot like Crook's handwriting, if you ask me. I don't know. This is pure speculation. I have no proof. Are doctors generally spell this poorly, write this poorly?
I don't know.
Because this apparently here is the doctor's signature down here, and his name is Eric.
Is it Eric?
But usually the doctors don't fill this.
Yeah. No. ERIC. Is that a C?
Yeah, it's Eric.
Look at go under the signature. Z.
Oh wow. So who wrote this?
I don't know.
Was it one of his
I don't know.
nurses?
Mm,
Do doctors generally write this stuff out? This is
I
all
don't know.
questionable.
I mean, I could understand, the nurse filling it out, but the physician would definitely have to sign it.
Yeah, yeah. But why would if you got his name spelled here,
Uh-huh.
Eric, Eric. Down here, Eriz. It
Errors, errors, errors. I don't know.
or okay, what it is they're going to say is the dot above the I. They just continued over with made to C. That's what they're going to claim.
But it
You
looks
know what
like
I
a
mean?
Z. It looks like a Z.
Yeah, it looks like a Z, but if you look
But
at the little dot right there,
yeah, but I'm looking on a phone. It looks like a Z.
oh. But anyway, we can go over this all we want, but that date right there, that tells it all. This was not done months ago. This was done the day after the first email sent to Dennis.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Holy cow. I don't even know what to say.
I don't either.
All right, we'll get this one off the screen. We'll go back up and we'll finish reading this because we still got another one after this one. Oh, come back here. Oh, yeah. Okay, Flea said and alive, Elemental P will never sit for a depot again. Hereinafter says. Well, in my opinion, if you don't do depositions, now correct me if I'm wrong, D. If you don't do a scheduled deposition, you pretty much whatever the opposing side says in court about you is pretty much going to be considered true. So say for instance she doesn't take this deposition based on this homestead stuff. She blows it off. So whatever Dennis goes into court and says, the court's just going to have to take his word as gospel because she didn't come into the deposition and defend herself.
Right.
Right or wrong.
Right. And also, okay, so the judge, let's say the judge doesn't rule on this today and doesn't get around to it, okay? The 27th rolls around, correct? Okay.
Right.
So everybody shows up. Who's to show up, right? And then they start and say, well, the debtor isn't here. She should have been there regardless if the judge signed off on it or nothing,
Right.
if they approve it, just, say, no, we're not going to allow this. You have to be there. So it's crazy.
See, everybody keeps talking about all the trouble that you can get into if you just ignore the courts. But yet I've yet to see any of these people get in any trouble. They blow off depositions that are scheduled. They don't turn over the information that the courts are asking. And yet nothing gets done. How is that possible?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a lack of on the judicial side of not follow through. I don't know. I'm beginning to lose a lot of faith in the judicial system. So the more I see things happening on any other cases, I'm highly doubting judges and their decisions and their timely manner in making decisions.
So far, Ohio court and Levy County Court, Judge Grove, are the only two that have given Jeremy any kind of justice whatsoever. How small it is, they're the only ones that have given him any justice at all. It's insane. Medical documentation relating to Mr. Cook's scheduled procedure and transportation requirements is attached here. Okay. So let's get on with this and see what else we got to say.
Okay, let's see. Where we at? Oh, 16.
15, wasn't it?
15. Debtor remains willing and prepared to appear for deposition on a mutually agreeable date. And that too will be, I can't make it that day. I can't make it this day. I'm only available this day, which is 12 hours away. So make that make sense.
It's almost like a control thing. You know what I mean? It's like, we're not going to show up the day you want us to. You're going to listen and you're going to do it on the days we want to do it. But like I said, I think it would be a lot easier for them to reschedule a doctor's appointment than it would be, because obviously this isn't a life threatening thing with Crook, or he would be in the hospital, would he not?
True.
So
So is this doctor like a pain management, or is this like a physician in a specialty group? Or see, I don't know, and I don't know if anybody inside the court would challenge this and make a phone call and ask, when was this scheduled? I need the exact date they were there to schedule it. See, I don't know if they would do that. I really don't.
oh, hold on, stop. There we go. All right, but it's just getting to the point to where it's getting laughable. When is a judge ever going to step up and say enough of this shit? You know, you guys are just making a mockery out of my courtroom, and we're going to start taking control of things. I don't
I
know.
see. That's just crazy. I don't
So we
know.
got Rule 26C1 of Federal Rules of Civil Procedure authorizes the court for good cause shown to issue a protective order protecting a party from, what is that, annoyance,
Mm-hmm.
embarrassment, oppression, undue burden, and or expenses. What
What is she?
expenses?
What expense?
She's filed indigency. She's not paying for anything. And if she's never paid for anything at all, ever. My thing, a protection order for annoyance, from annoyance. How is it an annoyance to show up and take a deposition?
I don't know. I don't know.
Embarrassment. Well, I would say by your lawyer, trying to get you out of this deposition, is he's embarrassing the shit out of you. What do you think,
Mm-hmm.
D?
Well,
Oppression. How is she being oppressed?
I don't know. I undue burden. Well, it
Undue.
wasn't a burden. It wasn't a burden 3 months ago or 2 months ago, whenever it was originally scheduled, right? But now that the time approaches and the day is near, it becomes an undue burden. Okay.
17. Good cause exists here. What good
What?
cause? A deposition was scheduled. You had a doctor's appointment you claim was made months ago, which could be rescheduled. Do you have paperwork stating that it was only filed the day after you communicated with Dennis? So, debtor is not refusing discovery, refusing examination, or seeking an indefinite delay.
But okay.
Well, they know that trying to reschedule this deposition is not as easy as rescheduling that doctor's appointment. Because, like I said, if this was something that was life threatening, why wouldn't he be in the hospital?
I don't know.
Oh, rather debtor seeks a limited accommodation due to unavailable caregiving obligations involving her special needs child. There we go. Every time the kid is only special needs when she wants something. You ever notice
Mm-hmm.
that?
Mm-hmm.
And the temporary unavailability of the child's only alternative caregiver.
Well,
Uh,
whose fault is that?
yeah. I mean,
I
it.
mean, they do have nurses that could come out and sit with people. Okay, it could be an adult, it can be be a child, and She has mentioned this before, right? In a post about needing the camper to be able to have a respite nurse come out. Didn't
Yeah.
she write? Okay. So now that she has a camper, why can't a respite nurse come out?
Oh, I don't know, girly girl. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, so number 21, the requested relief is narrow. Okay. And intended solely to permit rescheduling of the deposition to a mutually agreeable date. There's not going to be any agreeable date.
Mm-mm.
But see, this should have been filed beginning of last week. Because let's see, this all started. When did we say it all started? On the 15th, all of this started. So every bit of this, why did this motion wait till today or yesterday to get filed? Why wasn't it filed last week where the judge could actually get eyes on it?
I don't know.
He waits till Memorial Day, knowing that no one's going to be in there. And then today is the 26th and tomorrow is the deposition. Isn't he the one that the trustee said usually shows up the day of and hands over all the information she asked for 7 days earlier?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Let's see. Proceedings on the currently noticed deposition date would impose an unnecessary hardship despite debtor's willingness to promptly appear. No. Now, hasn't she made statements that the majority of people in Otter Creek just love her to death?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't she find one of them to watch the kid?
I don't know.
Marla Huge, 10, 15 minutes away. Why can't Marla watch the kid?
I don't know. You know?
All right, you can get the rest of this, girly girl.
Okay. Certification of good faith conference. Undersigned counsel certifies that counsel conferred in good faith with counsel for creditor Jeremy Hales concerning the relief requested herein through email correspondence and attempted to resolve the matter without court intervention. However, the parties were unable to reach agreement. Wherefore, debtor respectfully requests that this court enter an order granting debtor's motion for protective order preventing the deposition currently scheduled for May 27th, 2026 at 8 a.m. from proceeding as noticed, requiring the parties to promptly coordinate and reschedule debtor's scroll please deposition for a mutually agreeable date, declining to award fees, costs, or sanctions against debtor based on the requested rescheduling and granting such other further relief as the court deems just and proper.
Wow.
Well, if she until this judge rules upon this motion, technically she has to appear or she'll be found in contempt of court, correct?
Right. But she's not, she's not going to appear. He filed this yesterday. It's on the docket today. You know damn good and well she is not going to appear tomorrow.
Okay. I don't.
And then the rest of this is just certificate of service. And then it talks about all the people that this was all sent to and everything. That is it for that one. Now, this one, I'm not sure. Do we want to get into this one today or do we want to head over to the Rumble Dungeon? Let me go get this off the screen real quick. Because I've got another 3-pager. Remove source. All right. And it is statement of need for emergency consideration under local rule. And this one's a quick one. This one's not a whole lot. Yeah. This one's only 2 pages long. Yeah, we'll just go over this.
Okay.
Should we? Yeah, we'll go over this, I guess. So, when's your new PC coming in?
According to the email, hopefully this Friday. Hopefully. But I'm not crossing anything. No fingers, no nothing, because I've lost faith in Best Buy.
Oh, I did. Don't get me started on Best Buy. Oh, quick little tidbit. Booted my computer up yesterday. It went blue screen on me. I'm like,
Ouch.
what?
Hey,
But
at
I
least you
was,
got blue. I got black.
yeah, I turned it off and turned it back on, and it booted right up. Uh, I don't know. This thing, I'm thinking this hard drive's maybe going bad, but I don't know. I might get a new one. I don't know. If I can put a new hard drive in here, maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. But
Did
I'm kind of,
Saran Wrap file this one too?
yeah, yep. This one was filed by
Yeah.
Saran Wrap right there.
He hasn't even given Randy or Dennis any time to respond to the first.
Well, Randy had this last week. Remember, Tug went over it, I think, Friday or
Okay.
Saturday. One of the 2 days he went over some of this stuff. I don't know if he went over both documents, 21 and 22. I know that he went over 21. I'm not sure about 22. But they all of this was sent to Randy and them over the holiday weekend. So,
Okay.
but it wasn't put on the docket until yesterday. It wasn't electronically filed. So whether Randy saw it or not, that's not what's important. Or Dennis, whether they saw it or not, that's not what is important. What's important is the judge. Maybe the judge has seen it. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. So this is a statement of need for emergency expedited consideration under local rule 9073 1B3. Wow. Debtor respectfully requests expedited consideration of this motion because the deposition at issue is presently scheduled to proceed on May 27th. This is the reason why he's doing this, because he even knows that until the judge rules, she has to be there regardless. And if she doesn't show up, that's an oops on her, not on anybody else. That's the reason why he's doing this. May 27th, 2026 at 8 a.m. Unless the court considers this motion before that time, the relief requested will become functionally unavailable and debtor will be placed in the unattainable position of either appearing for deposition despite the unavoidable caregiving conflict described in the accompanying motion, or not appearing and then having to defend against potential sanctions, fees, costs, and other adversary discovery consequences at the fact. He knows. See, he knows. He knows that
Exactly.
she has to appear. Hmm. Wow. Debtor does not seek to avoid deposition, delay discovery indefinitely, or impair the creditor's ability to examine debtor concerning the pending exemption dispute. The requested relief is narrow. Debtor seeks only to prevent the deposition from proceeding on the currently noticed date and to require the parties to promptly reschedule the deposition for a mutually agreeable date. Debtor has already offered multiple alternative dates, including May 26, 2026, what was the other one? May 28th,
Yep.
2026, and May 29th, 2026, and any date thereafter, and remains willing to appear promptly either in person or virtually. The need for expedited consideration was not caused by lack of diligence by debtor or undersigned counsel. Upon confirming the conflict, debtor's counsel promptly raised the issue with opposing counsel, disclosed the nature of the scheduling conflict, and attempted to resolve the matter without court intervention. Okay, so what if Jeremy's attorneys can't be there on those dates? What if
That's what.
they are booked And
That's what they said.
This was the only time they had available.
Right. That's exactly what Dennis said to him. Look, we have, we can't be there. We have other obligations. But see, my thing is, if this was scheduled months ago, like they claim, the day that they came up with this, what was it, May 28th? Why wasn't this brought up then?
I don't know.
This doctor's appointment was scheduled months ago, as they claim, when they went into their scheduling conference to schedule this, why wasn't all this brought up then? Why did they wait 3 weeks after the scheduling conference to bring it up?
I don't know. Okay.
Delay.
Right. Undersigned counsel certifies that diligent good faith efforts were made to confer with counsel for creditor Jeremy Hales concerning the relief requested herein. Opposing counsel has declined to continue or reschedule the deposition by agreement. Accordingly, immediate court intervention is necessary because ordinary motion practice will not permit meaningful consideration of the requested protective relief before the notice deposition occurs. Well, of course not, because you filed this at the last minute. So, okay. To the extent the court is unable to conduct a hearing or enter a final ruling before the notice deposition, debtor respectfully requests that the court temporarily stay the deposition pending further order or alternatively deem debtor's non-appearance excused pending adjudication of this motion.
It's crazy.
But see, he knows that if this judge does not rule on this, she's going to be liable.
Yep.
So.
All right. Where are we at?
Wherefore, the debtor respectfully requests that the court enter a protective order preventing the deposition from proceeding on the currently noticed date, require the parties to coordinate and reschedule the deposition to a mutually agreeable date, grant such other and further relief as this court deems just and proper, and award any additional relief deemed appropriate under the circumstances. Dated May 25th, 2026.
Right on. And the rest of it's just his stuff, certified stuff. All right. That pretty much solved that. We'll know what happens eventually. I don't know what's going to take place with this. But
I don't
guys,
either.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it was filed yesterday. Of course, we all know that it was all done on a holiday. It got put up today. So it's not, I don't think it's going to be ruled on. But Al and Polymopicus, they're both watching the docket to see if anything comes out from the judge.
Right. Who knows what her docket looks like? Who knows what all, you see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, the judge is taking things as they come in. So she's probably still working on stuff from last week, answering requests, answering motions, all this other stuff.
That's if she's even at work.
Right.
True. Being a holiday, she could be taking the rest of the week off. Because, this was a deposition that the judge was not required to sit in on. So who's to say the judge hasn't rescheduled her whole week and taken the whole week off? Because she doesn't have to be there for the deposition. Now, that's why I said earlier, why wasn't this filed last week before the holiday? Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got Ketchup in the house. What's she got to say? Oh, working at law offices for years, I assure you that no attorney is going to have an open calendar immediately after the cancellation on such short notice.
Exactly.
I'm not a lawyer by any means, but it sounds to me that they're getting their money's worth. This guy is literally either he's this flipping stupid, or they have a game plan and they're following it. to try and screw up Fed 1 and Fed 2.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
So, with all that being said, I don't know. You want to go to Rumble? You want to just finish out the last half hour here talking about this?
Let's go to Rumble because that clip is like 21 minutes long.
No, it's 42 minutes.
42 minutes?
42 minutes.
Okay. We can.
I mean, it's your call. I want
to see it again. I want to see it again.
All right, guys and gals. I have pinned the link to the video over on Rumble, to the stream over on Rumble. So all of you guys jump over there. Also, for everybody that's on replay, I'm going to put the link in the description as well. So you guys, we're going to jump over to Rumble so we can play this video for you guys. It's very interesting. I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I've only seen just a bit of it, and I'm very interested in it. It's got to do with unaliving. It's got to do with car crashes, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. So, guys and gals, thank you all for hanging out with me and Dee today. It's been a pleasure, and I hope to see each and every one of you over on Rumble. Everybody that's on the replay crew, it will be posted. The link will be posted. So you can jump over to Rumble when you get to this point right here. With that being said, boys and girls, old Coop's pretty much going to say, see you on Rumble.
Let's go Rumble, guys.
And then we hit, bam.